Hey, so today I'm back with the season 4, 5, and 6 reviews of House MD. So let's pick up where we left off. Through 1, 2, 3, these first 3 seasons of House is actually pretty stagnant. The cast is same and almost everything remains the same, and they have been going at it through the pilot, and everything remains same and straightforward. There's no problem with that. But through 4, 5, and 6, a lot of things happened. And by mean a lot. They were constantly changing things, trying out new things. Everything, including the cast and the crew. Don't worry, there's no any spoilers, but some things changes. The relationship dynamic changes. A lot of things changes. So it feels like I have zipped through season 1, 2, 3, and it took me a long time to see season 4, 5, and 6, and I didn't even realize how much stuff was going on. There were a lot of more gimmick episodes, there were a lot of character centric episodes, there are a lot of episodes from different perspectives, things we wouldn't expect to see from this show, and stuff like that. So I think that House genuinely improved over the other seasons. I would say that I still like the dynamic of the first 3 seasons and the characters there, but they tried out a lot of different things, and this is a network TV show, so they always have to keep things spicy because House is a very formulaic TV show, and I've told you before, because usually and the house first there's the problem that House doesn't want to take or he reluctantly takes. Then to the halfway mark, they're sure that they have found the cure and they're going to fix that person, and then something happens or crashes or everything goes to bust, and then things are happening and they do a lot of things, and there are a lot of problems and obstacles there, and of course within like 3 or 4 minutes remaining on the episode, everything goes to boom. I guess that's what the network TV approach. The thing I want to talk about in House in a much more reflective sense is that modern TV shows, which I love very much, I never like network TV shows. I thought that House would not be bingeable and this would have a lot of problems, but it is surprisingly bingeable. I can already recommend to you, and I would say that if you have the time or if you are looking for a good TV show with smart characters and brilliant writing and good character dynamics and a lot of TV romance, and will they, won't they, that type of situation that comes with those kind of characters and TV shows, I think you would like it, and I say go for it and watch it. Now, for the people who shouldn't watch this, people who do not like circular episodes and things that happen constantly. Now, I don't think that's a good thing because I also don't like this. That's why I've stopped watching Castle, and I've stopped watching a lot of other sitcoms that runs on network TV. That's why I was very reluctant to watching this show. But as things go on, this is a much more interesting show because Hugh Laurie, Hugh Laurie just blazes through this. He's just such a good character, and without him, this show just does not work. This show doesn't exist without him. And on the other hand, the cases are fun. It's not like Grey's Anatomy, which is a good thing. Grey's Anatomy has a lot of different things and a lot of different character arcs going on. This is a much more centric and focused TV show. Like as I've said before, is a rehash of Sherlock Holmes and fighting things, and House gets these epiphanies, and sometimes it's a little cheesy and cartoonish, but I think it works. Everything they do, they keep on doing it in a rinse and repeat basis until something changes, and boy, does it change! Because the finale of season 4, the finale of season 5, absolutely brilliant. The episodes Wilson's Heart and House's Head, those are some of his best and finest work. And also both sides now, there's the first uh, season 5 finale, that is also fantastic. And I think for me, the episode that I still like most of this show is actually pilot of, no, not pilot, the premiere of season 6, that is Broken, part 1, part 2. And this is a very different episode because this episode is basically One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And when you watch this show, you get so engrossed in it because this has different cast characters. The main cast do not appear in this episode. This 2 episodes is a double episode, and you can feel like this is a TV show. It genuinely feels like this is a TV show that you can watch 8 or 10 seasons worth of. There's so much to delve in it, and they have wrapped up this one thing, and this is just absolutely brilliant. This is for me the episode to beat, that the episode I'd like them to beat or have a better one. And besides that, there's a lot of other gimmick episodes. The episode that Maya Sorvino appears, I think, is called Frozen. That episode is good too. and there's an episode with Yasin Bey where the character gets stuck in his head, and we sometimes see in from his point of view. But this episode has a lot of ups and downs. I do not like this episode. This episode may be remarkable, but I don't like this show. And there's also an episode from Wilson's perspective and an episode from Carrie's perspective. Those are good too. Those are refreshing takes. And there's some funny episodes here and there, and they try to do a lot of gimmick things. So yeah, I think House has done everything in their right and with these characters to do, and I think they have so far justified every action of theirs and how this show is written, because it's not a TV show that willy-nilly gets like it runs for 4:45 or 40 minutes, and for a finale they're gonna get 1.5 hours or 2 hours. That's not happens. They have a very time constricted manner, and they utilizes it to the absolutely great degree. And usually I feel like TV show in their midpoint have a kind of a midlife crisis and it plateaus, but that did not happen for House. I think happen is that House is becoming more and more stronger by the season, and I think 4, 5, 6 is some of his best. And now I'm just waiting for the last 2 seasons, and we're gonna catch you. And I just hope that it also ends in a good note. So yeah, let's wait for that one.